Now, let's focus on the developing story as we brought the news to you earlier. 3 people have been killed in an attack on a mosque in Malmesbury in the Western Cape. Police say a man entered the building during morning prayers. Mishka Daris from the Muslim Judicial Council is on the line with us. Mishka, good morning, and first up, our condolences. What do you know about this attack besides what we've heard from the police?
Good morning, Dean. Thank you so much for this time. It's really been a shocking and sad start to what could be probably the last day of Ramadan for Muslims. In the early hours of this morning, which was after 4 o'clock this morning, there was a brutal attack on a mosque in Malmesbury, which is just outside Cape Town, about an hour's drive or so outside Cape Town. What we do know, Dean, is that there were 2 people in the mosque that were performing what is called itikaf. Itikaf is a time where you normally take the last few days of the month of Ramadan, where you spend it in devotion purely to God. You're not allowed to leave the mosque except for certain reasons. So basically, these men were sleeping in the mosque, and after 4 o'clock this morning, a Somalian entered the mosque and attacked these 2 people who were killed. The 3rd person was injured. Police were on the scene. The Somalian ran away after the attack, and he was shot, but not in the mosque precinct, but actually outside the mosque. That is all that we have in terms of information for now. We do not know what the motive of the attack is, and our president of the MJC, as well as his deputy, is currently at the mosque in Malmesbury to determine the actual narrative and find out what has transpired there.
A couple of things I just wish to clarify for our viewers so we are on the same page. In total, 3 people have died this morning from these incidents. 2 of them were stabbed to death inside the mosque, the 2 worshippers, by a Somalian, as you say, and then the suspect, the Somalian, was then shot and killed by a police.
Yeah, that's correct, yes. But he wasn't killed inside the mosque precinct. He actually ran away from the mosque, and apparently a few meters or streets away. I cannot give clarity on that, but it was outside the mosque area that he was shot by police.
How sure are you that he was a Somalian?
They are 100% sure. The community in Malmesbury are extremely tight in terms of the Somali community. The co-imam is a Somalian of the mosque as well. The community says that they know that he is a Somalian, but they do not know him per se. So he is unknown, his face is unknown to the community, but they can confirm that he is a Somalian.
Now, is the Muslim Judicial Council concerned that we might be facing more such attacks? I'm asking this, Mishka, on the back of the continuing investigation into the Verula Mosque attack.
I understand completely that this is one of the concerns of our community, and I'm sure the rest of South Africa is feeling the same. I can tell you that the sentiments are that of shock. We are aghast that at the last few hours of Ramadan that this violent and brutal attack has taken place. I think we're still trying to come to terms with it. A mosque, a church, a synagogue, any places of worship, they are sacred spaces. And you would think that going into these areas, you feel safe, you feel secure, that this is your time with God and that's your focus. But unfortunately, it seems this isn't the case. And we'd like to call for calm in the community. It's very important that at this moment in time, with social media and WhatsApp messages going viral, and as quickly as it can, a lot of things can be said without it being factual. So, we're asking people during this last few hours especially, and even afterward, do not retaliate in any form. Do not go out there and spread unsubstantiated rumors until we can find out what has actually occurred. But yes, it is a major concern for us.
Okay, finally, Mishka, very briefly, you said the Malmesbury Muslim community is a very tight community, therefore they are sure he's a Somalian. It will be possible as well that they would be sure about his identity, that they are sure that what could have caused him to carry out the stabbings this morning?
Yeah, we really have no idea, Dean. That's why we're saying that the MJC president and his deputies are there in order to determine what's going on. We will definitely update the media as soon as we know the final, a verdict per se. And I'm sure the police would also, in the investigation, be able to clarify it later on as well. So this is a developing story, and we're just asking everyone so that we can get the facts in order so that it's not in speculation. Let us sort this out first in terms of what happened and what transpired, and we will definitely inform the community after that what's been going on.
Okay, Mishka, it is tough news indeed. As you said, you're ending the holy month of Ramadan. But thank you very much for talking to us, and we wish you well for Eid, and it says Eid Mubarak, that's coming up this weekend. Now, that's Mishka Daris from the Muslim Judicial Council. That developing story, not clear yet what has happened, but according to Mishka, it looks like the attacker, who's now dead, was shot by police, was a Somalian. The motive behind the attack, still unknown. We await their investigation. Now,